파이팅! 이거 아마 스트레칭도 하겠습니다. 카메라 죽는 게 아니라 제가 기지개 킨 겁니다. 일단 도적수탕하고
Taken care of the.
Where's the proof?
Here it is.
댓글을
I've heard
해놓고
about another.
Understood.
한 번 더 말해서 일제히
I need
간판
the key to
열쇠.
Yash.
So Sir Radzig let him have his way.
그렇게 말하지
Don't take it that
마십시오.
way. He probably wants to talk to me because he reckons he can hoodwink me. But that's where he's wrong.
근데 사회생활 너무
Let's try
잘하는
not
것
to
같아.
mess it up.
근데 대머리
Here's that key.
농담 받을지
Thanks.
모른다니까 진짜. 대화 종료. 다음에 나타의 나무까지 빠른 여행. 그러니까 대머리들이 헬리가 허공인 거 알고 그런 거야? 그런 거임? 그런 거임? 일단 그 뭐냐 음유시인의 물약을 먹고 가겠습니다. 혹시 모르니까. 또 홍보지 산다는 거잖아, 그쵸? 또 홍보지 산다는 거 아니야? 또 홍보지 사는 거 아니야? 또 이 가서? 아 진짜 못 살겠네. 여기 여기 있다. 잠깐만. 내 선택이라고요? 그래. 일단 음식의 물약을 먹고 헤비어 시리즈 동안 먹어버리자. 여긴가 보네요.
Henry, I'm glad you came. Well, finally, I've had quite a wait.
Why do you want to talk to me of all people?
Radzig will keep me alive only as long as it takes to get everything I know out of me. You, on the other hand, gave me certain assurances. So I want to be sure that the secrets my life
내
depends
목소리
on
달리는 비밀을
end up in
믿을만한
good
사람의 손에
hands.
넘어가고 싶었네. 어허. 아는 걸 모두
Come on out with
말하세요.
it. Tell me everything you know and then we'll see.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as
우리
usual.
책들이 날
So I let
공부하도록
those crimps
했지.
in Sasau recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the name of Eric gave me instructions. But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it
스톤에
too.
고이지 않은 사람이
But
있다.
I don't know who.
에리, 모지책에 어떻게
How
알게
did you come to
되었어?
hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a
콜린에서
few
오랜
months
친구
ago.
만났네. 무장
And they
등록을
said they were
할
heading
사사로
for
가는
Sasau.
중이라더군.
That
거긴 사람을
armed men
공부할
were being
거라고.
recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
오랜
Old
친구들.
friends. Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself
뭔가
mixed up with all
사람과
sorts.
어울리는 법이지.
And then what?
Rapota and
나는요?
I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric,
에릭은
and
내가
he told me what was
소개시켜줬고
needed.
필요한 걸 말했네.
They set up
그들은
the
작업장을
workshop,
내고
got the
사랑과
men,
모자
the
모든 걸
supplies,
준비했다.
everything.
에릭이 이거였다. 사상의 모집체.
Crimps. You're telling me this Eric is recruiting armed men in Sasau?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
Where can I find the recruiting gang?
That's tricky. It was my
내
friends who
친구가
led me to them.
말해줬지.
We
사사
met with them in the
숲에서
woods next to Sasau.
그들을 만났네.
It's
오늘부터
about who
자네가
you
누구를
know,
아냐가
as
중요하다니.
always.
You said you gave them money.
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see
관광인들한테
me.
지금 가도
I
없을
don't
거다.
suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say so.
헤헤.
This Eric, you reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about
죽음이들
his
이야기
lord.
또 나오네.
Never mentioned him by name.
Where can I find this Eric? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced. And after
고은이 사고
This
싶다.
highly placed person at the monastery. What can you tell me about him?
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the
위조품
forgeries
교환을
in
관장하는
Passau.
자이다.
I see.
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Eric said he probably got cold feet.
That'll do me for the moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being a
라드리의
renegade.
말을 넣어달라고? 당신은 범죄자입니다.
Why would Sir Radzig want your allegiance? You're a criminal and that's how you'll be treated.
근데 누구에 대한 평판이 하락된 거예요? 에제경에 대한 평판이 하락한 거임? 뭐임? 나 너무 단호하게 말해버렸나? 변아, 근데 쟤는 범죄자잖아, 그치? 내가 왜 쟤를 봐줘야 돼? 그렇지 않나요?
God be with you.
God be with you, 거래. 벨라도나 쉐이비어 스냅스. 와, 상인대상 3.4K라고?
Let's have a word about the
당연하죠.
price.
고난도 없는 결정하면 안 되지.
Well, we can try it.
나
What do you say
잘했지.
to this?
나이스.
Well, a little more and we'll call it a deal.
140.
Aye, for that amount I can be persuaded.
위험해. 근데 저 사람 예제경은 범죄자잖아. 제가 온갖 범죄를 다 저질렀는데 쟤를 받아주는 게 말이 안 되지. 그리고 뭐라 하지? 주인공은 그냥 미안하지만 그냥 뭐라고 할까? 아직 아무것도 아닌 그냥 종자에 불과하잖아. 기사 종자에. 그렇기 때문에 안 될 것 같은데. 음유시인의 물량은 있으니까 광전사의 분노. 다 못하니? 광전사의 분노도 못하나? 이거 만들 수 있고. 아니. 자동 제조. 자동 제조. 자동 제조. 정답이다. 기사는 안 되지 않을까? 기사는 귀족만 될 수 있는 거 아닌가? 될 수 있는지 모르겠네요.
Cucumbers, lovely cucumbers.
다음에 라드직경에 보고하십시오.
God's
인기
blessing.
얼마나 있나?
What can I do for you?
What can I do for you?
Goodbye.
627월드? 왜 이렇게 거지야? 이거 라자르스 물약 해결법이랑 이거랑 마라톤 다 읽었으니까 다 읽었나? 다 안 읽었나? 다 읽었던 것 같아. 책 다 팔아버리고 마라톤 다 안 읽고 다 읽었지. 그다음에 헤이비어 스닙스. 제가 종작이란데 동시에 행정관입니다. 행정관입니다. 학교예요. 라드지 잠깐만요.
So what have you learned?
All sorts of things.
어디에요?
There's some foreigner called Eric behind.
The monastery? Really?
That's what Yezhak claimed.
So it's worse than I thought.
Why? Can't we?
No. If the church is truly involved,
난 그럴 보람이 없네. 그럼 어떻게
What will you
하시겠습니까?
do?
I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric? Who is he?
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men in Sasau and forming an army.
Damn. So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more, Sir Yezhak is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
다
You
비교하는
should return to
사람이다.
Sasau and take a closer look at those recruiters.
It might not be as straightforward as that. Sir Yezhak didn't know them and has no idea how to find them.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad.
I think I know where I could ask. I helped at the infirmary in Sasau, and there
사사오
was a wounded man there
토마스라는
by the name of
부상이 있었다.
Thomas.
Good. I'd rather see you. Whatever you do, be careful, Henry. And bet what we want is for the crimps to take you for just another village.
All right, sir. I'll try to blend in as best I can.
I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I know.
본문대로 하겠습니다.
As you command, sir.
게임 당했다. 그러면은 전투 검 일단 배우자. 난 롱소드 사용 안 하긴 하는데 롱소드가 필요하긴 하네. 롱소드가 최고의 검이라고 하니까 어떡하지? 위에 있었던 친구가 되어라. 이것도 해야 되는데. 어떤 건 먼저 하지? 뭐가 재밌을까? 다 하자. 직원분이 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 니뇨니뇨 왔지. 니뇨니뇨 지수. 니뇨니뇨. 니뇨니뇨. 딴딴따단. 이건 DLC.
Yeah.
아, 그래요. 잠깐만. B로 어떻게 가야 되지? 잠깐만. 반대편으로 가는구나. 독특한 기간이 얼마 안 남았다고 그래요? 아, 기대가 되네요. 독특한 개가 있다. 오호. 얘 누구지? 딴딴딴딴딴딴. 일단 그 마스타드 그거부터 하겠습니다. 조이야가 8시가 되니까 하... 님들 안 졸리세요? 나 안 졸린데. 하프데이즈 하우. 응? 또 못 가네. 왜 맨날 못 가 이런 거. 비가 어딨지? 비가 왜 표시가 안 되지? 좀 A구나. A가 섞여 있는 저기 안 보이네. 게임을 9시간 동안 안 쉬고 하니까 그러긴 하네요. 그렇긴 하겠네. 근데 별 생각 없이 하니까 교회가 계시니. 코노의 야영지.
I'll be with you. I'm looking for Sakuno.
표정 왜 이래? 개띠가 없네.
Sakuno? Baron Rickvold. Isn't this his camp?
표정 왜 이래?
You won't get nothing out of him. You must be Radzig's man. I heard he was supposed to send someone.
Yes, Sir Radzig sent me as a guide. I'm Henry.
I'm Jakey. And this here fella, we call the Stone.
I can see why. What's up with him? Cat got his tongue?
No, more like the dog got it.
아,
The executioner's dog.
사형제끼리네, 둘다.
When the executioner
amigo.
ripped it out of him. Anyway, you better come along with me. I'll introduce you to the other fellas. And the chief.
이거 DLG인데 어디 어떤가 봅시다. 맛 좀 봅시다.
These here are the Bearman brothers. Petter and Jan. They're a barrel of laughs. Except when they're too drunk to string two words together. Like now. Don't get on the wrong side of them, though. When their blood is up, well, it ain't a pretty sight.
영화 같네요, 이런 장면들은.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, I'm sure.
Never mind the fancy poses, Stefan. You're trying to kill the fucker, not teach him how to dance. And you, Dangler, stand your ground. Don't let him lead you round by the nose.
Sir? Well, sir, this is Henry. From Lord Kobler.
Ah, it's about time Radzig got round to this. We need someone who knows their way around these parts. Leave off with the bowing and curtsy. Don't hold with that tomfoolery here. Jakey! Where the hell are you sneaking off to? Go to the farm and
Yeah,
get
you
water. The
take
lads
me.
are thirsty.
But I went last time.
And you'll go next time, you ungrateful pup. Get your ass moving.
진짜 기적의 찬 것 같아.
You pull them out of a pile of shit, and they thank you with back talk. Where were we? Oh yeah. We need a guide who knows these parts. So I hope I can rely on you, Herman.
It's Henry.
Right. As I said to Radzig, I don't carry any dead weight. We could find ourselves in some very tight situations where every sword counts.
I know how to handle a sword, all right?
I've heard a lot of fellas say that. They still ended up on the wrong end of one. We'll find out. Stefan, take a break. Dangler, let's find out what Harold here can do.
Sure. No problem, Chief.
오, 이 사람 뭔가 멋있는데. 이게 싸우는 거야, 하자마자? 방금 위험했어. 갑옷이 이게 아니었으면 큰일 날 뻔했네.
What's the matter? Come on!
왜 이렇게 높아? 체력 수치가. 장검이라 그런가? 데미지가.
No more fooling around.
아. 와, 이거 너무 아픈데? 이거 지금 말이 안 된다. 롱소드라고 그랬나? 데미지가 진거임?
Sorry, lad, but like I said.
아니
What? No. But maybe.
잠깐만 안돼 이거 안돼. 진건 싸움인데 졌어. 왜 진거임? 스킬 콤보요? 스킬 콤보가 안 나온다니까. 저는 그거 횡으로 긋는지 뭐 종으로 긋는지가 안 나오. 나는 처음 본 이벤트라고요? 항상 이기셔서 처음 보시는 이런 이벤트? 지면 안 내려가는구나. 아니 롱소드 나도 롱소드 사용해야 되나? 롱소드가 없어. 근데 롱소드를 사야 되나? 무기점에서? 약간 지는 게 웃긴 것 같긴 한데 그 헨리의 그 캐릭터 특성상 그렇지 않나? 지는 게 더 스토리상 뭔가 재미있을 것 같긴 한데 그래도 이겨야겠어. 치사하게 들릴 수 있지만 이겨야겠어. 이길 거야.
Jakey!
근데 얘가 키 체력이 꽤 높습니다.
Is that the best you can do? Enjoy this.
안 데려가는 게 아니라 어쩔 수 없이 데려간다 뭐 이런 식으로 데려가는 것 같은데 그래 가오 상한 짓은 안 돼. 그렇게 못함지는 제가 용납 못합니다. 이길 겁니다. 야, 너 야빴어. 도적인 줄 알았어 그냥. 한 번밖에 안 오려네 큐를. 저 뺑갱이.
You didn't fare badly at all, I must say. You can ride with us.
All right, good. Thanks.
Don't thank me yet. You don't know what you're letting yourself in for.
년다. 당신과 궁금한 게 있습니다.
Sir Kuno, can you tell me something?
Drop the sir. That title brought me nothing
네?
but grief.
이리 와.
But what do you want to know?
컴모가 우리 라우발트 가문에다 어쩌다가 라드지경이
What about your debt to Sir
비리들이었습니까?
Radzig? How did that come about?
하울
twist of
장르가
fate,
장르가 안 좋은데.
I was fighting in the hostilities between the House of Schallenberg and the town of Colleen. Some trade dispute it was, and I fought under the Schallenberg colours. In the end, the two sides negotiated a truce, and I rode to Colleen with the delegate. I could tell at first sight he was a man after my own
웃겨
heart.
마음가는 괜찮은
A
놈이었어.
likeable rogue with a sharp mind and a merry soul. We spent the whole night drinking together and talking. Only, once we reached the city gates, they arrested me on the spot. Seems the burgers had it in for me, since I've been making them. On the other hand, I was a member of the peace delegation, so by rights, they shouldn't have even looked at me sideways. And then it hit me why Radzig was there. Colleen is a royal city, so he was there to represent the king's interests.
I see. So he was on the other side.
That's right. Anyway, they threw me in a dungeon, and a few days later, word reached me that the Schallenbergs had reached an agreement, and I'd surely have ended my days swinging from the town battlements if it hadn't been for Radzig.
비열한 수장치는 걸 알고서 어떻게
You could
시위에
see it was a
행사를
dirty
했나봐.
trick. So he somehow squared things with the city council.
하울 장르 너무 안
Lucky for you.
좋은데.
Indeed. I owe my life to Radzig, and I'll never forget it. He's asked me twice before for help. This is the third time. And how could I refuse him?
불에 먹히고 있네 완전.
Sir Radzig told me the
There's all sorts of ways to become impoverished. Nothing easier. Especially when your
나도
father's a
온갖
fool
방법이 있지.
and your mother's mad as a
와 이거
bat.
패드립을 봐버리네.
But it's a long and twisted story. We took our name from Rickvald Castle, but that actually belonged to the convent of the Poor Clares in Tynitz. And my father only leased it.
성이
You see,
수녀의 손을
he knew the abbess there since they were young. Knew her very well. There was even... Anyway, whether he was fucking her right there in the convent, or he just took a lot of interest in scripture, he spent
타인치
an awful lot of
수녀 오랜
time
시간을
in
보냈어.
Tynitz.
그냥 독실한 사람이었을지도.
Well, nobles can be very devout sometimes.
Not my old man. He cursed like a tanner's hand. More than once, he threatened to take a whip to our parish priest. Anyway, my mother never had strong nerves.
아버지
Truth be
외도까지
told,
읽어서 완전히
Her
돌아버렸다.
sanity was always shaky. Pa's escapades. Then, one frosty December morning, I was woken by
탑이 다
screaming and
불다고
smoke.
엄마가 다 불 질러버렸다고?
I looked out the window. I saw my mother there, in the courtyard, wreathed in flames. Behind her, the stables, the farm buildings, and the tower were burning too. And she just stood there.
Christ. That sounds like a scene straight out of hell.
Hellish it was, I can tell you. Me and my sister Adela and a few servants managed to get out before the whole place went up.
아버지 남동이 구하지 못했어.
Couldn't get to my father.
7살처럼.
Or my little brother. My sister and I were left destitute after the fire. Then
텔레비전
my
아담이
cousin,
우리 자기로
Adam of
데려갔어.
Drevich, took us into his castle. A few weeks later, he offered to buy what was left of our estates and sell me a small fortress near a Kovnik. It was a great relief. we suddenly had some hope of a future
부모님
again.
말 그게 최대의
So I told my
실수였다?
sister about it,
왜?
and it was the biggest mistake of my life. A week later, the two of them announced to me they were getting married.
응?
And all that was left of our estates, lands, woods, villages, Adela was to get it all as a dowry.
But surely that was for you to decide. You were the head of the family, right?
Aye. Only I barely had 17 years under my belt, and I just lost everything.
그냥 여동생이 완전 이 사람을 그냥
And that was the
내팽이
only
쳐버린 거네.
excuse they needed to kick me out of Drevich too.
That's pretty harsh.
여동생.
You're telling me. But I'm not complaining. As my pa always used to say, if you can turn your hand to something, you never be lost.
So Radzig told me.
There's all sorts. Oh,
다 들었는데 왜 둘 다 일지도?
You might.
sinning and confessing all in one place. Anyway,
맞아.
hell, my sister. A few weeks. It was a great. A week late.
But surely.
Aye.
아델라 진짜 완전
Telling me.
성격 더럽네.
I'd like to ask.
Ask away.
What
댕글러?
about the fellow they call?
I've never ridden with a better man, I can tell you.
So he scouts for it.
Not just that. It's happened nearly every time he was right.
대염의
Those Behrman
형제.
brothers are quite a pair.
Indeed they are. There's no more mercy in...
Jesus.
Oh, aye. They'd argue first about which one of them got to do the job. Real soldiers. As long as they don't get too drunk. Then there's no keeping them on.
What can you tell
스테판.
me about Stefan?
Fletching?
How did he come to join?
Well, let's just say he was in the wrong...
What exactly happened?
Sorry, I'd love to tell you the whole...
Oh, now you've got me curious.
Sure, why not?
스테파이 누구더라? 스테파이 누군지 모르겠어.
What about that dumb one? How did he end up with you?
The stone?
Just like that?
Aye, just like that. We were riding from Olomouc
다음
to a
방을들
castle past
야영원을
Kladsko
만났어.
when we ran into him and some other wayfarers camping along the way. You know how it goes. We
사람을
made
인자고
acquaintance
술
with them,
한잔하고 같이
a
떠나는
drink
거.
or two.
오케이.
I'm not sure I'd be thinking that if I ran into you lot on the road.
We might have done some things I ain't proud of, but wayfarers are sacred even for me. Anyway, our fellow travellers dropped off along the way.
노엘리 참을
One in Mohelnitz,
스코엔버그
one in Schoenberg,
크로아크
and the rest in Kladsko.
크로아츠코
Except for the stone. He stuck with us the whole way. When we were approaching Barsdorf, I ordered the men to get rid of him. Stefan tried to tell him nicely, but he just sat there, staring like he was turned to stone. That's when we gave him the name. Then the Behrman brothers tried to get him off his horse. He booted Jan in the face and knocked him out
한 방에
cold.
눕혀버렸어.
Then he jumped down and felled Petter with one punch. A man who can do...
Weren't you worried about having a straight?
No, I figured if you can't talk, you can't...
제이키.
What about Jakey?
Jakey, that boy will be the death of me. You've got to be tough.
Like a son?
I wouldn't go that far. But I've no family of my own. And unlike those other cutthroats, he seems to me like a good lad.
Well, you were pretty hard on him, though. And the others keep him on his toes.
The boy needs a firm hand. I was like him once, and I got the same too.
True.
뒤로. 뒤로. 당신에 관해 궁금한 게 있습니다. 뒤로. 바로 순찰 나가실 겁니까?
Should we ride out?
No point in going out now. We'll soon be...
All right.
You can sleep here in the camp if you want.
오케이. 저장됐다. 스톤. 딩글러. 물어보고
Can you tell
싶은 게
me something
있습니다.
about yourself?
What do you want to know?
이름이
Why do they call you
딩글러예요.
Dangler?
Because Kuno found me dangling on the end of a rope.
딩글이.
Ah, I see.
I wouldn't call it an execution exactly.
부지치의 종자였다?
At the time I was squire to the Lord of Boozes. There was a proper night for you. Full of ideals and honour.
그가
looked
싸워가지고
up to him
고족들
as a
날
hero.
프로로 사로잡았어.
And in one skirmish he was killed, and the foe
이
took me
사람도
captive.
종자네요.
They stood me on a shaky wooden cross with my hands tied behind my back and a noose around my neck. For
흔들 나무
amusement.
다리 세워놨다고?
And they
대박이네.
rode off laughing.
But how long were you stuck there?
I couldn't tell you. Hours, maybe days. In the end, everything started going black. I could feel the devil pulling me down by the legs.
Jesus. How on earth did you survive?
I didn't. When Kuno found me, he says I was dead as a doornail. They cut me down and took the rope off me. Then someone gave me a kick
이거는
and I
하늘 찾다니 내가
coughed and
기침하고
came back to
살아났다.
life.
아,
Sort of.
뒤로 대화 종료. 된 걸로 사연이 장난 아니네? 스테판 플래칭. 물어보고 싶은 게
Stefan,
있습니다.
can you tell me something about yourself?
What is it you want to know, youngster?
I'm curious how you ended up in Kuno's band.
You noticed I don't exactly fit in with this pack of felons and reprobates, huh? Unfortunately, you can't always choose your company, can you?
No, I suppose not.
Oh, well, I'd love to tell you, but Kuno...
Oh.
Really? Are you sure about it?
No, I don't think so.
I used to live in a town before.
도시다
Back there I
하다.
was doing something very different.
전혀 다른 일, 완전 다른 일은 아니었던 것 같기도 해.
Now I think of it, maybe it wasn't that different in a way. If you know what I mean.
Actually, I haven't the foggiest idea what you mean. You don't give anything away, do you?
Me? I'm an open book, lad. Ask me anything you like, and I'll give you an honest answer.
안
Go
물어봐야
on.
될 것 같은데.
Maybe another time. My head's starting to spin.
As you wish.
뒤로. 주사위 도박이나 한번
Fancy throwing a
하시죠.
few dice?
50골드 걸고. 루랑 퍼 천장 ESC
We'll see whose side Lady Luck is on.
666 타고굿 넘기기.
About time it went my way.
이상한 거 주사위 좋은 거 있다. 저거 나 있는 건가? 없는 거 같은데? 저 나중에 훔쳐야겠다.
That's it. Ah, I shouldn't have pushed it.
빨간 거 좋다고요? 근데 훔칠 수 있으려나 모르겠네요. 333 안 돼, 66 안 되고 1이랑 5만 되네요. 1만 먹고 굴리자. 여기서 멈출까? 다시 저 빨간 거 어디서 본 거 같은데. 어? 이 사람 다 나왔어. 대박이네. 아, 따라 잡히겠다 이러다. 1111 2000점 따고 넘기기.
That won't happen again. Surely.
홀수주 사이라. 홀수주 사이 저기 있어요. 홀수주 사이. 홀수주 사이 저기 있어요. 짝수주 사이도 있어요. 저는. 보잉 그런 거임? 홀수주 사이 별로던데? 나 홀수주 사이 있어. 홀수주 사이 이거 발음이 어려워. 그래요? 나 별로던데? 내가 이겼네.
Holy Mother of God, why do you punish me?
홀수주 사이 나 있음. 보면은 홀수주 사이 여기. 홀수주 사이. 큰호경. 제이키.
What is it, Jakey?
The stone wants to talk with you, if you can call it that.
반지?
Probably about that ring.
What ring?
Ah, no one told you about it. The fellas call it the Ring of Bacchus. It's a kind of game we play. Kuno gave us this ring. It's just a worthless bauble. But when we're at the tavern, Kuno pays everything for the man who has the ring. So we steal the ring from each other and try to trick each other. Well, actually, just the others.
기사가 너무
They won't
어리네.
let me play. Kuno says I'm too young to get boozed up.
That sounds like a lot of fun. But I don't have the ring, so why does the stone want to see me?
He probably wants you to steal it from someone. Since you're new, the fellows will talk to you, and it won't be suspicious.
All right, I'll have a word with him.
네,
Hey,
얘기해줘.
Jakey, can you tell me something about yourself?
Want to get matey, eh? Sure, Henry. What do you want to know?
어쩌다 코너
How did you end
연구원에도
up in
보게 된
Kuno's
거야?
band?
Well, I used to be a baker's hand in
빵집으로
Prague,
있다.
but all the other
즐겨
fellas
패고
were always
있고.
on my back, always swearing at me. Sometimes they even beat me up, took everything I had. To make a bit of coin, I started going to the tavern across the road,
바보
entertaining the rich
연기하고
gents with
정말.
jokes, playing the fool. Sometimes someone would throw me a half-groschen. One time, Kuno turned up there, and I got to talking with him. When I told him all the shit I was getting at the bakery, he offered to take me with him.
I bet you were glad to get out of there.
Yeah, though it's not like they give me much peace here either. It's all,
Jakey, come here. Jakey, go there. Jakey, get that.
그 사람은 왜 널 괴롭힌
How
거야?
come they bullied you at the bakery? It's usually the shy ones bullies pick on. That's not exactly you.
not now maybe. I learned a thing or two since then.
Oh, come on, you shy? You just said you were playing the fool and telling jokes in the tavern.
All right, I'll tell you the truth. They picked on me because I'm an orphan.
고아여서?
The parish priest of
말
St.
너무
Apollinaire
심하게
in
하네.
Prague found me as a baby in the church one winter's morning. I spent half my childhood in parish houses and half on the street.
I see. That must have been tough.
It still is tough, I can tell you that.
빵집보단 여기가 나은 것
Surely you
같은데?
can't be any worse off here than in the bakery.
No, only at the bakery, the worst I ever got was a beating. It's not like my life.
술 취할 때 노래 듣지 말아야 한다. 오케이. 스톤이 어딨더라? 들어가 되는 거야? 들어가 되네. 스톤이 아까 뭐 여기 스톤이 말을 한다고 하지 않았나? 스톤? 제이키 베어민 스톤 어디 있어? 딩글러 제이키 스톤 어디 있어? 스톤 여기 있나? 훈호경 스톤 말하기 피컷의 반지
Jakey sent me to you. Something about a ring?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose you want me to get it from someone?
Mm-hmm.
Who has it?
얀 베어민?
Jan Behrman?
페어
Peter
베어민?
Behrman?
아니 너 스테판 플리치?
I didn't quite... Is it Fletching?
너 딩글러?
Does Dangler have it? All right. How should I get it?
하우시달겠지에서 멈췄어 노우시오 여기서 잠 못 잘 것 같은데 잠자면 일어나야 할 것 같은데 뭐 잠자리도 없나? 잠자리가 마땅치 않네 앉기 요리하기 자기 사람이 있고 거의 저장하는 그 모션이 뜨는 지점이 있을 텐데. 여긴 아닐 테고. 나 어디서 자? 말도 안 해주고. 여긴가? 자기 잠만 잘 수 있네. 여기서는 뭐지? 저장 안 되네. 아무 데서나 자라 그랬는데. 중세시대라서 그런가 그냥 아무 데서나 자라봅니다. 여기도 있다. 자기 댕글로 잠자네. 일단 저장하고. 키가 안 먹혔어. 반지가 없던데? 잠깐만. 전 여기.
I got the ring from Dangler. Yeah, well, I suppose there's not much more either of us can say about it. Yeah, thanks to you too.
저장이 돼버렸어. 뭔가지? 뭔가 얻었어. 잠깐만, 어디 보자. 피커스의 반지, 바커스의 반지. 일단 잠자자. 저장이 안 되네. 저장된 자리가 없네. 아, 머리야. 다다다다다다다다다다. 왜? 나 왜 깨운 거야? 거기. 중간에 깨운 건데? 일어날 때가 된 건가? 책 좀 읽읍시다. 누가 깨운 거임? 누가 용사니 이걸 잘못 깨웠지? 와타시 용사? 화살이 올라가네. 1시간만 더 있자. 뭔가 먹어야 되는데 잠깐만요. 화살이 엄청 올라가네.
Henry, I want to have a word with you.
뭔데요? 무슨
What's it
일입니까?
about, Stefan?
Ah, Henry, the very man I wanted to see. I heard you got the ring from Dangler and gave it to the stone.
제가 한 게 아닙니다.
Me? What makes you think that?
Come on, don't bother denying it. I could use your help too.
한배상 오래 먹을 수 있는 거.
I'll
도와드리죠.
help you. I've got nothing else to do anyway.
I want to steal the ring from the stone while he's asleep. But that fella sleeps with
잘
one
딴 정보를
eye
뜨고 있단 말이야.
open. He needs a little help with sleeping soundly. And I've got a feeling you're...
물량을 갖다 드리겠습니다.
Sure. I'll bring you some sleeping potion.
Great. I knew I could count on you. And if you happen to come across that ring, all the better.
수면 물약 있지 않나? 말하기. 수면 물약 없네. 말한테 있나? 수면 물약 있네. 자, 여기요. 자,
I've got that potion for you.
I hope not. Babies have a tendency to shit themselves and wake up screaming.
태아 종류. 백검색 얻었다. 일단 가야죠. 훈우경. 바람잘 나가실 겁니까?
Oh, you'd like to ride out, would you? Wouldn't you rather leave us sitting here on our asses, waiting for you?
Sorry, I had a job to take care of.
A job?
죄송합니다.
I apologize.
All right, just don't fucking keep us waiting again. I'd like to head to the north. Is there anything interesting that way?
North of here, Samapesh and Merhoyed are that way,
야,
and
죄송합니다요.
Talmberg is a bit further on. There's stables in Merhoyed,
I wouldn't mind paying a visit to those stables. We can go through there.
and from there,
From there, we'll follow our noses. Something interesting is sure.
sure. Chief.
Chief. 원한? 원한 무슨 원한? 와, 이렇게 움직이네요. 신기하네요. 와. 귀엽다. 이렇게 움직이네. 본대를 이룬요. 그러게요. 원한. 뭔가 느껴진다 했어. 코노와 그 용병들 따라가시오. 따라가고 있네.
What a fine day, eh, brother?
Indeed, brother.
You know what I like best about days like this, Jan?
The scent of chamomile wafting from the hillsides.
인형
Among other
같아서 그래.
things.
Ah, like the rounded hills, rising, purpling, all soft and pink in the sunlight.
And the fertile valley below, spreading wide and
전대하게
inviting.
그
Dew glistening in a mossy hollow.
The sweet aroma of honey in the air.
The sturdy
따라가는 건가?
standing tall and erect.
Aye, it reminds me of that day. That day. When the two
와, 이
of us
사람 말
fought
멋있다.
Fletcher's
하얀색
bar.
말. 내 갑옷은 내가 제일 좋은 것 같은데? 뭐가 맞아요?
Your ma's a stuffed bird.
이마 뜨뜻뜨리게 하고 이 사람들이.
I stuffed them
그쵸, 이
myself.
말 멋있죠.
I can't smell any chamomile.
Well, men, how are things?
May I?
Yes, Fletch?
Actually, I'm a little concerned about the prospect.
Oh, how's that?
I'm looking around.
뺐자고요? 뺐으면 안 되지. 여기 다 무대를 다 자기가.
It's not Paris, France. I'll grant you.
What I mean to say is, I haven't got any
날 뭐라 생각하시는 겁니까? 아닙니다. 저는 그런 사람.
I see. What about the rest of you?
I don't know what Fletch is moaning about. There's plenty.
이 사람 나 상대하면 질 것 같아. 아까 댕글러도 너무 셌어. 댕글러. 니녀는 니녀죠.
Dangler?
It's the arsehole of beyond everywhere we go. And it always makes me uneasy.
Jakey?
Fletch can complain. I was supposed to get a suit of armor, and all I got was a shitty kettle hat.
Sorry, but they don't do hauberks in girl sizes.
Oh? Well, how did you get yours then?
All right, I appreciate your honesty, lads. Don't worry, there will be plunder. We're here to fight, and to the victor the spoils.
그러니까 머리에 자막
That's
드니까
how it's always
좀
been,
불편하게
but no
불편하네.
purse of silver will shed blood for you on the battlefield. That's what this company is for. And I hope you never forget the golden rule. You can
Golden
joke
rule.
all you want, moan all you want, but nothing will keep your skins in one piece better than trusting your leader, who you choose by your own free will. So don't ever forget that.
Amen.
아멘.
Chief, think there's something going on over there.
뭐가 있다고?
Let's go! Behind me, and keep your eyes peeled.
영국식 발음이라고?
What do you think we can expect this time, fellas?
Russian, hidden in a piss pot under the bed. A nice chunk of beef. No one there will be eating.
말이 엄청 많네.
Just fall out through the holes in
다
their
말을 들고
bellies, eh,
다니지.
brother?
My mouth is already watering, brother, and I ain't even touched the purse yet.
Once you get your hands on some loot, I'll be happy to play you for your hard-earned groschen.
Poor old Fletch. Never gets to see the action.
되게 불타네.
What about you, Dangler? What do you expect to find?
Futility and human suffering, like always.
Always full of good cheer, eh, Dangler? Why don't you take a leaf out of Stone's book? Shut the fuck up.
불타버린 농장을
Jesus,
수색하시오.
I
농장을
wish you'd all
수색하는
shut
행동을
the fuck
찾으시오. 뭐 다 같이 되니까 뭔가 좀 이상하다.
Keep your eyes peeled, though. There might be someone hiding out here still. Look for clues and question the survivors, if there are any.
아이고.
Jesus Christ, what a massacre. They weren't even armed. Looks like it happened fast. God almighty.
뭐가 없니? 스톤 기도하고 있네. 이거 다 털렸네.
Poor wretch.
아. 가져가기. 그다음에 사람은 안 살아있는 것 같은데?
Kuno will want to know about this.
줄 가문의 방패. 살아있는 사람 없는 것 같죠? 한번 여기 가볼까?
but not a bit of silver.
콧노경 편지와
I
방귀.
found this shield in a shed along with a letter. Seems like someone left us a message.
Show me that. I know that crest. It's the House of Zul.
출감에 온다는 위험한 놈들의 정말
I don't think we'll
위험하지.
find anything else here. We'll stay here a while, just in case. And you should go and report to Radzig what happened.
출감에 대해 뭘 알고
What do you know
계십니까?
about these Zuls?
A family of impoverished nobles. They fought in the Mulgraviate Wars in Moravia. But what they're after in Bohemia, I've no idea.
가서 습격자들을 찾아보고 싶습니다.
I thought I could go and search for those raiders. They might not have gotten very far yet.
All right. It's always good to have an extra pair of eyes. We'll keep searching here for a while, and then head back to the camp.
응? 돌아간다고? 응? 원한 습격을 찾으시오. 라드직경에게 보고하시오. 흔적을 찾아라. 흔적. 뭐 찾은 거 있니? 흔적이
Did you find
있습니까?
any tracks?
Some, a horse or two. They rode off through the meadow towards
처음에
dawn.
제가 새벽 여행 갔어.
They were avoiding the road,
길을
It's
피했다는 거야.
Towards dawn.
meaning towards the east.
동쪽.
Apart from the mounted ones, there were some men on foot. too.
걸어오는 자도 있다. 꽤 충분해. 이
Well
사람 왜
weighed
이렇게 뭘
down.
많이 알아?
They can't move
대박이다.
too fast then.
No. And what's more, they left a trail of
자국을
blood.
남겼다.
One or more of them might be wounded. Either that, or they dragged off some poor bastard from here.
Nice work. Thanks.
동쪽을 향해 있다. 빗장구 있다고? 여기서 흔적을 찾아간 건데.
Yeah.
여기 흔적이 있다. 흔적? 말 이건가? 바로 버텼는데? 조사하기.
Poor creature. Hunted down like game.
뭐가 없고. 어디 보자. 일로 갔다 치면 여기도 있다.
Looks like they
조사하기.
carried away a lot of stuff. went this way.
This way. 핏물.
Seems they met some resistance at the farm.
농장에 저하고 있다.
What a waste. Well, at least I know which way they went.
여기 피 조각. 이거 피 아니야? 핏물. 왜 체크가 안 되지? 삭가풀, 핏물, 피. 아, 이거 피가 아니라 와인인가? 모르겠네. 여기 있고. 갑자기 더 끊기는데 뭐지? 저기 있네.
There they are.
이게 어떻게 해야 돼? 왜 처리해야 한다고? 몇 명인데? 하나, 둘, 셋. 에? 나보고 저거 다 처리하라고? 일단 그럼 먹고 식물약 먹고 활 왜 안 꺼내? 활을 왜 안 꺼내? 잠깐만, 활이 없나?
Where could he have vanished to?
너무 많은데? 뛰면서 빨리 천천히.
Tired of life, are you?
Toxieri!
Come here, lily liver.
I'm over here.
와, 너무 많이 맞았어. 장비가 좋아 보이네. 다리 맥이서 어떻게 다 알고 있냐? 너무한 거 아니야? 난 교육이야. 어떻게 당하는 거야?
You're done. Bring it on.
천천히 해, 천천히 진다. 이거 또 해야 된다.
I'm going to enjoy this.
차 너무 많은데?
You'll get what for.
사람이 너무 많네. 와, 스팀이랑 너무 달려, 스팀이 너무 달려.
Curse it! I'll get you, you swine!
You're dead.
아,
Is that the best you can do?
Look what come crawling out from under
사람 너무 많아.
You'll get
아, 좋았어. 과거 해당 장면이요. 불러오기. 이거를 내가 해야 되나? 모르겠네. 오케이냐. 그러니까 사람이 너무 많아서
What have we got here? Entertainment. Great. I'm going to enjoy this.
You'll get what
달려. 일단 달려서 적당한 공간이 없으려나.
fucking hell!
I'll slaughter you.
You're dead.
힘이나 아끼면서
You'll get
힘이나
what?
아껴. 힘나부터. 얘가 날 괴롭던 걔야.
What's the matter? Come on.
너무 심하다.
Is that all you've got?
done for, fucker.
아 진짜 근데 롱조드가 가장 힘들긴 하다. 얘 무기 쓸만한 거만 써야겠다 내가. 막아. 아, 스틱이랑 두 명만 없었는데.
You all get what for? Yeah, man.
그다음에 맞아 한 명. 천천히. 저기 누가 지금 활 쏘는 것 같은데. 스테미나. 활 쏘고 있나 한 명. 스테미나. 막아. 아 이거 위험했어.
Way off. What's up?
얘가 제일 세.
Shit yourself. Fuck it.
무리하면 안 돼. 활 쏘내가 거슬리긴 하는데.
You call that combat? Where could he have vanished to?
잘못 피랑 큰일 나. 갑자기 얘만 라이너가 급상승한 이유가 뭔데? 얘가 대장인가?
You'll die for that. Take that.
피도.
Is that all?
죽었고 잠깐만. 챙기고. 아 맞고 있네. 없나? 마무리하고 다음에 그 시체 어딨어? 여기다. 검이 어디지? 검? 뭔가 결투사. 한번 내 무기랑 비교해볼까? 내게 훨씬 센데? 버리면 말로 이동한 거구나. 그로생. 나이 어떻게 이겼네요. 멧돼지인가 이거? 뭐니? 뭐니? 이게 뭐지? 바리쉬 튕기기 고생. 다는 못 챙기고 감사합니다. 일단 말로 이동하고 내가 죽인 시체들도 어디 갔지? 어디로 내가 도망쳐온 거지? 도적들. 여기까지 안 건너온 것 같은데? 일단 이겼는데 일단 저장하고 어디로 갔더라? 다시 그 흔적을 찾아야 되나? 이게 뭐야? 일단 이 길로 가서 여기를 넘었던 애들이 있었던가? 어디로 가는지 깜빡 모르겠네. 이 길 아닌데 훔친 물건은 받을 것 같은데. 아이고 내가 너무 길치라서 그리고 그러면은 이쪽이었던 거야? 이쪽인가? 아니지, 저는 하고 있는 데고. 아이고, 다시 날 보내주세요. 일로 가서 여기서 말을 놓고 피 흔적을 찾아서 왔던 것 같은데. 어디로 갔더라? 이거 안 돼. 여기는 아니고. 아, 진짜 모르겠다. 큰일 났다. 여기서 피 어떻게 갔더라? 아, 못 살겠네 진짜. 길을 못 찾겠네. 도적들을 처리하십시오. 원한 도적들을 처리하십시오. 도적들이 어디 있었는데? 일단 여기서 여기 와서 여기서 일로 갔던 것 같은데 여기서 뭘 발견했더라 여기서? 아 이거 발견하고 그 다음에 이거 따라가서 여기까지 왔다고 내가? 에반데? 완전 쭉 달리면서 했네. 이거 발견하고 그 다음에 쭉 가서 에? 여기까지 내가 왔다고? 에? 피가 여기 묻어있었고 피가 여기 묻어있었고 내 거가 사이네. 그 다음에 피가 여기 묻어있고 내가 잡긴 잡았나 화살로. 여기서 화살로 잡긴 잡았나봐 내가. 프로진 탕약 그 다음에 응? 여기도 있네? 내가 이렇게 많이 잡았다고? 응? 뭐지? 이렇게 많이 잡을 리가 없는데 신기하네. 뭐지? 이 관통화살로 맞고 죽은 건 맞는가? 활을 맞고 죽은 것 같긴 한데 다 주워서 넣어놓고 버려야겠다. 어디 뭐가 좀 싼가 보자. 가격 일단 이거 버리고 이것도 버리자. 말로 이동하고. 응? 아직 사랑이 남아있니? 잠깐만 저장 한번 하고. 음식으로 먹고 식물약 먹고 일단 시공인 얘도 약재야 레버터리스. 왜 센 느낌이지 여기? 롱소드가 센 건가?
I'll send you straight to
Curse it!
칼색. 공간에 스테이미나도 채워. 스테이미나도 채우고 채운 다음에 공격을 들어가서 머리 삐기 챙기기. 오호, 이 쓸쓸하네요. 이건 뭐지? 뭐가 없네. 승마용 보충 작업용 것. 서포트. 고생. 뭐가 없네. 팔션은 비슷한 것 같네. 죽기. 뭐 없나? 뭐 없네. 크로생. 술취가 비틀비틀거린다. 뭐 딱히 뭐가 없네. 뭐 더 없네. 여기 뭐 없나? 여기 크로생. 오. 크로생. 오. 감정 소주다. 이거 사야지. 열기. 다 챙겼고 여기 열기. 사과. 여긴 뭐 없나? 전투, 녹슨칼 격분. 연쇄 공격. 녹슨칼날. 격분. 연쇄 칼날 이거 한번 해볼까? 그다음에 능력치 힘. 배우기. 민첩성. 뭐 민첩성 별로 안 땡기는데. 뭐 좋은 거 없나 배우기? 일단 소지품을 더. 좀 버려야 되네. 뭘 버리지? 방어구에서 이거 버리자. 좀만 더 버리면 된다. 환각? 이거 버릴까? 내구도 낮으니까. 이렇게 올려타고 그 다음에 새로운 임무가 있네. 일단 그러면은 레레치데코어에 가서 여기서 뭐 물어볼 게 있다고 하니까 말하기.
God be with you.
필요한 물건이
Would you have a
있습니까?
job for me? No problem.
신선한 고기.
I could send the stable boy.
Game. Ah,
Of course. And if you help me out,
that's an.
문제에 무슨 일이 있습니까?
nothing we can. Good luck to you.
일단 이거는 알겠고. 새로운 임무가 더 있는데. 매튜. 이건 뭐해?
Here's your share.
무슨 뭐?
My share of what? What the hell are you on about?
Well, that thing with Thomas, somehow his ring ended up with us.
토마스가 누군데?
Thomas? Who's he?
That bastard of a foreman at the mill in Adechko, where you got us the job.
Are you out of your tiny mind? If anyone finds out you robbed him, we'll all be fucked.
Take it easy. It wasn't theft exactly.
그런
We all know he stole that
흉친방이었거든.
ring himself.
거구나.
So if it comes out, he'll be in the shit too. He'll keep his mouth shut.
근데 여기까지 와서 술을 마시고 있어? 어디다 파는데?
Where'd you find someone willing to buy and not ask too many questions?
It wasn't easy. Then Fritz thought of Andrew.
앤드류? 앤드류가 누구야?
Andrew?
The innkeeper here.
여기
They say
여관
also-
주인.
And how did it...
Well, first he didn't seem... Actually, I'm not surprised.
행운을 빌지.
I wish you good luck.
Now that you mention it,
Here you are, and good health.
Out with it then. What have you
생각하는
thought
게
up now?
뭔데?
I can't help myself. It's force of habit. We tried to be good at Sasau.
잘 안
And it
되지.
didn't work.
Exactly. We broke our backs working in the mill.
방앗간지
Well, you
딸기
wind up
추탈
the
던지면서
maze,
말이야.
And they drove us out. The only worthwhile thing we did recently was give that wastrel a thrashing.
그래.
Take
내가
his ring, sell it to Andrew.
I'm not sure.
And where's that? No. And if we knock some thief over the head in the woods, or ambush some white.
좀더 더 심한 걸 당해야 돼.
Those swine deserve even worse. But that's what Sir Hanish is here for.
Wake up, for Christ's sake! It's war.
그런 거 아니라는 거 알잖아.
And now there's a herd of swine ransacking skeletons. Those fuckers are trampling over the ashes.
그놈들 그저께 못하게
Let's
만들어야
chop
돼.
those bastards to pieces, one after the other.
I can't let it go, Hal. Even if I have to do it on my own.
공포를 알려줄 거라고. 뭔 말이야, 갑자기? 갑자기? 같이 갈게.
Won't be alone.
I knew we could rely on you, Hal. I knew it.
벌 스칼리치
So?
독자는 어떻게 할
What's the
거야?
plan?
Well, I thought Andrew, the innkeeper here, best ask Fritz. He sort of.
All right.
야, 좀 가면 모드에 뭐. 프리츠에게 물어보라고? 마을 사람. 프리츠는 어딨는데? 아, 배고프다. 마을 사람, 마을 사람, 마을 사람, 마을 사람. 한술집 한유. 프리츠는 어딨어? 프리츠 저건가?
Go be with you, Henry.
프리츠!
Hey, how'd you...
앤드류는 너의 계획, 앤드류 왜 필요한 거야?
Why do we need Andrew at all? Without him, there'll be more left for us.
In case you haven't noticed, everybody and his brother goes through this inn. Andrew knows everything that goes on in the county. And we'll have to fence the loot somewhere. And that's no easy matter.
너의 계획
I
말인데.
hear you've got a...
Be nice, wouldn't it? Otherwise we soon won't have a pot to piss in.
And the innkeeper here could let...
Exactly.
So what's the problem?
He reckons we're not up to it. You should try and talk him into it. Oh, and tell him I sent you.
앤드류
Do
어떻게
you know how I
설득할까?
might set about convincing Andrew?
뭔가 뭐가 될 것 같아요. 돈 이야기 하라고?
That's all.
Aye. Goodbye.
꼬르소리 안 났다. 안 났습니다. 말하기. 우상 강도 기획에 대해서.
Fritz sent me. I'd like to
우상
talk
강도
about...
계획?
Ah, you'd like some wine from my cellar? I have it right here, in the back.
그렇군요.
That's right. Show me the way.
Good luck to you.
이게 무슨 계획인 거야? 팔꿈치가 뜯어졌는데? 와, 말하기.
So, Fritz sent you, did he?
강도
Aye.
아니 그게 아니라
This
내
is his
말은
idea.
Look, lad, I'm fond of Fritz. I knew his old man, but Matthew, he's insane. Robbing,
나 사람들 우리가
Only
턴다는
those
거예요?
that deserve it.
and you think his lordship won't mind? Have you?
Why don't you believe him?
돈이 될 겁니다. 다시 온다 할까? 나 별로 안 털고 싶은데.
I'll be back.
별로 안 털고 싶어. 나는 나 강도지 사고 싶지 않아. 얘들 왜 강도지를 왜 강도지 산다는 거야 갑자기? 시리즈도 왜 그래? 매튜 왜 그런가? 이거 잠깐만. 나 이 스토리를 이해 못했어. 음모 기록 전화. 지역 하위권의 지갑을 덜어주니 동참하도록 모임. 강도일을 내구를 한다고 한 거임? 뭐하는 놈들이냐고! 진짜 못살겠네. 말하기, 거래, 판매 이런 거밖에 못 파네.
Any chance of a bite to eat?
그냥 가야겠다. 자, 일단 자고. 나는 그 뭐냐 스칼리츠에 있는 그 도둑들을 몰아내는 걸로 알고 있었는데 그게 아니라 그냥 그 노상강도 하는 거였어? 뭐이 에반데? 노상강도 짓을 내가 한다고? 아 뭐하는 애들이야 진짜. 나는 생각해보면 뭐 할 거 없으면 할게요. 할 거 없으면. 하, 졸려.
I'll have to get my own ale.
레몬 어디지? 여기 있다. 독특한 투구랑 가봐준다고요? 그래요? 독특한이 어떻게 독특한 거야? 좋은 거야? 안 좋은 거야? 일단은 라드치기한테 보고하겠습니다. 이거 말고 보고하라고 한 이야기를. 인들의 단판 지으시오. 일단 이 사람한테 물건 좀 팔자. 독특한 투구랑 가봐줘준다. 여러분 안 졸리시나요? 아, 난 졸리다. 배고프고 졸려. 난 앤드류가 훔친 물건 사줬으면 좋겠는데 앤드류가 그걸 안 하나 보네. 이 캐를 끼워야 해주나? 잠시만요. 저랑 이야기 좀.
Greetings.
Greeting.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that.
이 사람 돈 많지 않나? 18,000 있다고? 그래? 방금 내가 입는 것보다 좋은 거 나왔던 것 같은데. 아 모르겠다. 장바구니 뭐지? 뭐였지? 이거네. 쇠사슬 갑옷. 아 깨져가지고 성정하기. 응? 성정하기. 여기 아 진짜 가버렸잖아. 미치겠네. 말하기 안 돼 또. 아 이거 무슨 버그야.
lad. Don't you want a little wager
여기
on the rat
올라가기가 안 되네.
tourney?
미친 거 아니야? 말하기 안 돼. 올라가는 게 안 돼. 무거워서. 무거워서 올라가는 게 안 돼. 말하기. 아직 말 안 걸려. 왜 말이 안 걸리는데? 말하기. 판매.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that. Good luck then.
일단 넣고 하나 더 넣고. 아 다시 해야 되잖아. 장바구니 확인. 흥정하기.
Let's talk about the price.
All right, so.
Alright, so 850.
3?
A nice sum.
830.
Aye, that would do it.
먹고 자자. 1시간만 자고 그다음에 책을 읽자. 기타 침묵금이다. 아이고 말로 이러한 게 아닌데. 읽기. 읽기. 단단다라라랑 단단단다라랑. 일장 제거의 기쁜 건 못 읽지 않나? 나가서 여기 그로세이니와 일부 멈추자. 망그로시 멈추자. 아, 나 돈 얼마? 와, 29,000. 오케이. 라라라라라. 그래서 일단 일로 가고. 벌써 10시네요. 이제 슬슬 총각을 봐야겠습니다. 바로 저녁 먹고 자야죠. 저장하기. 다행인 건가 아쉬운 건가? 일단 뭘 먹을지 생각을 좀 해서. 배가 고프니까 못 하겠어. 정상적인 소리 했다고요? 너무한 거 아니야? 다다다다다다. 아, 시간이 늦어가지고 뭐 하는 데가 없네요. 잠깐만. 일단 배가 고파서 어쩔 수가 없어요. 오늘 한 끼밖에 안 먹어서 한 끼도 대충 먹었더니 좀 배가 금방 고프네요. 원래 고프지 않은데 간단하게 뭔가 먹고 빨리 자야겠어요. 그래야 내일 일어나지. 가발적 단식하는 건가요? 아닙니다. 그냥 그런 거예요. 라드 직경 어디 있을까? 라드 직경. 아, 여기 있네.
Greetings. What do you need?
나쁜 소식이
Sir,
있습니다.
I'm afraid I have some bad news.
불타농.
We came across a
잘한다.
burnt-out farm near Merhoyed.
감사합니다.
Christ. It seems Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
Now this is something else, sir. We found a
파란색
shield
바탕에
there with a
삼색거울이
crest.
그려진
A
문장이었습니다.
tricolour star on a blue field.
I know that coat of...
There was a letter there.
Show it to me.
Here you are, sir.
Unscrupulous beast. Cruelty and malevolence. I challenge you to face me in a duel, defend your honor.
경외스러운 찰명비.
Antinomious wretch. Well, that's nice.
하겐줄
Signed,
분.
Hagen.
하겐다즈도 아니고 하겐즈.
As I expected, old.
하겐이 영준님과
This Sir
싸우고 싶다는
Hagen wants to
겁니까?
challenge you to a duel.
Apparently, he still hopes I will agree to this kind of outmoded solution.
But surely you can't refuse a challenge to a duel.
Henry, my boy, honor is a splendid thing, and it should be held in high regard.
Like this one?
Yes, like this one. The only reason Hagen is challenging me now is that he has a marked advantage. I've served as the royal hetman for the last 15 years. Hagen, meanwhile, was fighting in the Margraviate Wars in Moravia, and elsewhere as a mercenary. Which of us do you think would win a duel? That's not honor, but an abuse of honor. Commonplace opportunism. I don't blame him for trying, but I'm not such a fool as to play by his
너랑
rules.
그 바보는 아니라니. 하겐과 무슨
What
문제가
happened between you and Sir
있습니까?
Hagen?
That's a long story.
말하기랑. 요즘만 이야기해 주십시오.
Well, if I'm to know what I'm up against, I'll need to hear at least the gist of it.
True. All right. In a nutshell,
줄과음과 다른 강은 불안
several
해결해야
years ago,
했는데 줄은
I had to
분명
resolve a
잘못했지만
bloody
그를 내
feud between the
결정까지 거부
Zulus
있지.
and another family. So, I
수장을
hanged the
먹는
head of the
안
family,
했다고?
razed their
상원 내
castle to the
파괴 재산
ground.
몰수했다고?
and
할 거 다
confiscated
했네
their
뭐임.
Ever since then, they've had it
당신의
in for me.
분고이다.
Not
할 거
surprisingly.
다
But you
했네.
acted in good conscience.
Yes, although in retrospect it might seem excessively harsh. And it doesn't help that the other family is related to mine.
어떻게 하실
What are we going
생각입니까?
to do about this?
You and Kuno's band will just have to deal with Hagen and prevent further mayhem.
So you'd fight him?
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
All right.
I'm sure you will.
하긴
I'd
좀
like to ask something about...
Sure.
뒤로 대화 종료. 하긴 줄 감옥? 우리가 싸워서 이겨야 한다는 거. 그래? 세비야 프립스를 좀 일단 물건 좀 고쳐야겠다.
Good people, come up close and have a smell. Garlic, carrot, beetroot, onion.
말하기.
God save you, good knight. What can I do for you?
감기 소리.
Good luck to you.
모두 선택. 흥정하기.
Let's have a word about the price.
2,000 골드? 미친 거 아니야? 와. 이딱 2,000 골드 낼 수
What about
있어.
this?
응.
That's not enough.
너무 비싸. 2,050 골드.
All right, so.
그런 다음에 세빈형 수입술 사고. 아직 안 열렸네. 여기 항상 늦게 온다니까. 왜? 왜요? 왜요? 우리 고양이 무슨 일인데요? 무슨 일인데요? 들어가서 벨라도나랑
God save you.
거래. 그냥 다 사버리고. 영웅 회작. 자동 제조. 자동 제조. 그냥 자동 제조 쭉 해버리자. 자동 제조. 다행이다. 다 써버렸네. 왜? 다음에 다시 가서 저기 상일한테 제2별 수입 사고,
Knives, axes, rape! I'm at your service.
거래. 제2별 수입스. 왜 싸게 팔아? 여기 가서 모기도 고치고.
I'm honored that a knight.
I've heard that some pilgrim was selling off pieces of a rare sword. If you happen to have one, I'd be interested.
Did that sasso dabbler send you here?
Why?
Why? Because there was nothing left for him. And now he's envious and wants some too. Well, he's out.
Man, isn't there some...
No way.
왜? 장비소리 할 게 없네. 혼자하겠네, 보니까. 사실 별로 땡기는 퀘스트도 아니고 너무 그 한 사람이 별로 내 취향이 아니었음. 그러니까 약간 너무 맹신하는 게. 아이고. 또 야옹지까지 걸어가야 돼? 아, 에바 이거 진짜. 무기도 별로라고요, 그러니까. 일단 별로 안 하고 싶어서 그래서. 뭔가 조각조각 모으는 거 너무 노잼 퀘스트인 굳이 다으면. 저기까지 걸어가야 되는 게 또 너무 좀 불편하다. 말이 있으니까 빠르긴 한데 그래도 좀 불편해. 왜? 싫어해? 일부 가서 제가 다시보기라고요. 아 노래가 너무 좋아서 따라하게 돼. 이거 이리로 가는 거 맞나?
야.
맞는 거 같기도 하고. 아니, 뭔 질투야, 질투야. 왜 이리 와? 왔어요. 다 들어갔어요. 이리 와요. 엄마 이렇게 따뜻하게 해드릴까요? 그래요. 그랬어요. 다른 데는 시장에 계셔야지. 그치요. 게임 누르겠다. 두 번째 순찰을 또 하라고? 응? 갑자기? 코막양 페어 아니 코막양인가? 야한 배우의 뭔데? 또 반지 때문이니까?
Let me guess. It's about that ring?
Yeah. You gave it to Fletch, right?
Yeah.
That's a shame. I had my eye on it. Any idea where he put it? He definitely ain't got it on him.
Sorry, not a clue.
Look here. If you could get it back from him and bring it to me, I'll give you something for your trouble.
좋습니다.
Sounds fair enough.
당해를
Can you tell me
공부하고
something
있습니다.
about yourself, Jan?
Why not? I haven't been to confession for a while.
어쩌다 코너에
How did you
없는
end
데로
up in
오게
Kuno's
되었습니까?
band?
It's nothing new for me and my brother. We've been fighting for
도로에
coin. Last
싸웠다.
time we rode with one Lombardian by the name of...
What happened?
Nah, we just wanted to come back to Bohemia. You know how it is. Where no one understands a word you say. It ain't worth a
보이냐
damn.
돌아오고 싶었다. 두 분은
You and
어디서
Petter seem very
오셨습니까?
close.
As brothers should be, lad.
To tell the truth, I'd never have guessed.
Oh, we've got the same ma, all right. I ain't got no ma, and neither does he. And the same goes for our
뭐지?
pa. It's probably Satan himself.
Oh. I'm a bit confused.
실제 형제가
You're not
아니라는
actually
거네.
brothers.
We might be. We might not. A
음,
band of mercenaries found us in a village
가짓바라에
when I
놀고
was still a
있었다.
baby, and Petter hardly walking. Playing in the dirt together we was. Their leader took a shine to us for some reason. A few years later, he was killed in Saxony.
So you two never had...
A normal life. We ride from one fight to another.
하겐과의 상황에 대해서 어떻게 생각하십니까?
What do you think about this business with...
That's a very tricky matter, I can tell you.
음,
Them Zulus are well known among us
정경
mercenaries.
백구의 견제
Hagen and
싸웠지.
his two brothers
찜장
fought in the
같은 거.
Margraviate Wars. That's quite a feather to have in your cap. On the other hand,
Like what?
약점.
they still like to think of themselves
이적
as high
기자는
and mighty lords.
음,
Kuno got over that.
You think Hagen's men have no great love for him?
Well,
음,
I'd say they're running before his whip more
하겐
than
채찍질
following his
못이어서.
flat.
Aye.
뒤로 대화 종료. 물어보길 잘했네. 코노경. 혹시 반지
I'm
어디
looking for the
있니?
ring of Bacchus. Fletching is supposed to have it, but he's hidden it.
You won't have it easy then. Fletch is as tricky as they come.
혹시 바로
I've been to
흔들어
see
가실
Sir Radzik.
겁니까?
So how did he take the news?
그가 뭐라던가. 응.
Well, he wasn't exactly happy about it.
빠져 나왔다.
I can well imagine.
He wants us to carry on patrolling the...
That makes sense. Sure. Mount up then, and let's go.
왜? 왜요? 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 응? 바꿔 계획을 부릴 거야? 녀석이 못된 녀석! 엉덩이 빵빵 녀석! 인형이 뭐예요? 나나나나. 근처면은 우리 내 마을도 근처에 있는데? 불창객이다. 이거 뭘까? 그래서 쌈 해줘.
Please, can we stop for a bit? My arse is aching, and I've such a thirst I could drink a moat dry.
Same here. What do you say, Chief?
Not to worry. We'll reach it soon. We'll spend the night there.
I heard they've got a peculiar priest there. They say he drinks like the devil himself.
There's nothing strange about that. Every other man of the cloth is a swill pot.
Or a lecher.
Or both.
불창객이 있다고 했는데 뭐가 습격당한 거 아닌가?
Quiet. Listen.
또. 뭔 일 있나 보다.
Please, sir, help me.
내 친구랑 닮았어.
Don't worry, lass. Nothing to fear. We're with Sir Radzig, in the manner of speaking. What's the matter?
These brigands came. The menfolk fled and left us there. They started pillaging the place, drinking whatever they could find and smashing things. I ran off, but the other girls, you've got to save them. Please, I beg you.
Easy, lass. Drinking, you say?
Aye, sir. They rolled the casks into the courtyard and started swilling like pigs from a trough.
Well, as our old cook used to say, if you want to make a proper goulash, you should soak the meat in ale for a while to soften it first.
Let them get well soaked, and then go and chop them up. Good thinking, Chief.
But what about the girls? Those men, they were...
I'm sure your friends won't be getting nothing they ain't had before.
Well, unless they be nuns.
이거 말을 잘해야 되는 것 같은데? 어떡하지?
Kuno, the girl's right. If we delay, her friends will pay the price for it.
I appreciate your advice, Henry. But it's caution that'll keep you alive. Not
중생이요.
chivalrous deeds.
영지를 수호하겠다고 약조하셨지 않습니까?
You promised Sir Radzig you protect his fiefdom, and that means his subjects too.
Come on, it's not like their lives are in any real danger. Hagen's men just want a bit of fun.
A bit of fun? Are you fucking serious? You know very well, Kuno, how innocent girls can end up after a bit of fun with animals like that. Well, I, for one, am not going to sit back and let it happen, even if I have to creep in there myself and try to rescue them.
Oh, all right. It's not the smartest thing to do.
네, 술 취했으니까
But let's
괜찮지
go and
않을까?
tackle those fuckers if that's how you want it.
Good. Thanks.
Right. We better try and save those girls from Hagen's brutes. Let's go!
게임 저장님. 이게 왜 약간 설렁설렁 뛰는 거 같냐? 이제 일단 물량 먹을 거 먹어놓자. 그다음에 Girl change category from Lovecraft to whatever you play. You will get more figure that way. Kingdom Come? 에이? My category is now Lobotomic Corporation. It is Kingdom Come. Robotomy Corporation? It is Kingdom Come category. I think it is a bug in Twitch. 여기 맞나? 아, 저기구나. 로보토미 뜬다고? 진짜? 에? 킹덤컴에 뜬다고 로보토미 뜬다고요? 뭔 소리야 그게?
What's that noise?
설마 사람 죽는 거 아닌데 지금 안 되는데?
Dear God. Good work, lads. So, where's those damsels we so gallantly rescued?
They
어?
took their heels as soon as they saw the pair of you.
프로틴 챙기고. 아, 좀 챙기는 것이 좀 지겹다. 챙기지 말까 이제? 와, 999. 털리지 않았던 다행이라고? 뭐가 다행이야? 타슬 쇼츠 999. 도적. 허허. 도적. 뜨는 것보다 낫다고요? 에잉? 뭐 뜨던 말은 상관없어요 저는. 이거 다 말로 이동하고. 잠깐만요. 잠깐만요. 배달시킨 게 와서 일단 받아가지고 오겠습니다. 잠깐만요. 발언 유발 아니고 그냥 일단 여기서 무슨 일이 있는지 좀만 보고 바로 이제 가려고요.
Let me massage my knuckles a bit with your face, eh?
둘 똑같이 앉아있네 뭐이.
Alright, if them Bearmans can do it, so can we.
Hey, Henry.
말하기. 주사위 한 판 한. 이거 끝난 건가?
Right, brother?
스무경.
You like me too, don't you? Yeah. Of course.
이게 끝난 건가? 불청기. 대화하시오.
Let me massage.
싸우고
You want to have a
싶습니까?
scrap with me?
Scrap? That's putting it in vulgar terms. I want to chat. You've nothing but.
판단에 걸려. 나쁠 게 없어.
All right. A little practice always helps.
My very words. Come on then.
밤인데? 나 맨손 싸움인데 안 듣냐 카네? 이 사람 체력이 높은데 아. 와 이거 막기 되게 힘들다. 주먹 막는 거 진짜 힘들어요. 생겼나? 어떻게 해야 돼 이거? 기도했는데 끝나는데?
How about a game? I'll lend you my dice. No fucking saints. Which reminds me, did I ever tell you about the time St. Clair appeared to me? Ah, fuck it. You're not listening anyway.
Come and count some spots, Henry.
네. 잠깐만. 동물사람과 대화하시오.
Come and count some spots, Henry.
오케이. 조용히 한번 하자.
Up for a game?
Always. I've got some nice little items to wager. What do you say?
Well, that depends what you have.
I've got a shield, a jupon, and a very fine embroidered hat. The shield's got the Rickfald crest. Then I've got this combat jupon. Not only does it look good, but it'll help keep your skin in one piece. And then there's this noble hat. It'll certainly make...
방패.
I like the sound of that shield. I'll play you for that.
All right, but what will you wager? You'll have to make it worth my while. After all, fine things.
400골드 올기.
This should be enough, right?
That'll do me. Let's play.
뭐 방패 400골드밖에 가치가 없어? 그러면은 약간 부대기인데. 뭐 스퍼 이거 뭐랑 천상의 주사위.
May the best man win.
4,000점이네요. 666이네요. 잠깐만. 따고 700점 따고 넘기기. 아 머리 아파. 허걱 1,500점? 이럴 수가.
That's how dice
지겠네?
roll.
겁나 센데 갑자기? 너무 약했잖아 저번에 붙었을 때는. 얘도 천상일설 가지고
That's
있네. 상해치네 이
That'll do
자식이.
me.
와 잠깐만. 1 1 따고 굴리기. 아빠 안돼 그냥 먹을 거 줬어.
You kept your mouth shut and stared at the table.
포기했다고? 잃어버렸네. 야, 좀 ESC는 포기하는 게구나. 여기 앉기? 앉으면 대화가 되나?
They left us some damn good booze here. And as my old man used to say, the fire of battle must be quenched. Of course, the only battle he was ever in was with Ma. Anyway,
몰라 그냥 잔치 마시다.
Sure. Why look a gift horse in the mouth?
my words exactly. Me and the lads were just saying how we know nothing about you. Most of the folk around here have hardly been further than the village market. But you must have...
스카이츠 한스프링폼 도이치의 꾸며준 일?
I've got a good one about something that happened in Skalitz.
I'm not sure Skalitz is an entertaining topic.
No, wait, you'll enjoy this one. Well, we had a German as a neighbour, and he was always blabbering on about how me and my mates got fed up with it. After all, he was insulting our king, and we weren't going to put up with that.
Regular patriots, eh?
And as it happened, this Deutsch had lovely and white. And next to it... Wait, though, his wife... So I went to her and said, "Good wife, sorry to bother you." And she says... So she jumps up and... Yeah, you should have seen. And then the Deutsche... Naturally, there was a bit of a...
Quite. Tell us another.
다른 이야기? 도의를 설교한
I was
이야기.
trying to track down these bandits who raided the Neuhof stud farm, and the trail led... I made the acquaintance of the parish priest there.
Oh, I've heard some stories about... Apparently he's quite a character.
That's putting it mild. And he sure knows how to drink.
A typical man.
I don't know about other priests. So we ended up in the local...
술 마시고 여자
Wine, women... Well, we lost track of time a little. And
was he on his own?
No, he had some men with him. Anyway, we explained to him politely that we had no intention of ending our employment. So, after a bit of discussion with the bailiff, we carried on. Next morning, Godwin was as green... Well, he couldn't do it.
You preaching? You're joking.
이건 재밌었지.
Well, I did. Of course, I wasn't in great shape.
My word, you're a dark horse. Tell us another.
뭐? 또 하라고? 뭐? 다?
Have you heard of Sir Hans Capon?
I heard his name mentioned in Colleen.
Yeah, that's him. He's going to... Well, once we were...
Naturally, that's what the bards...
Yeah. But with Sir Hans, nothing...
That's good. Did you win?
I did. But I had to strip myself anyway to get into the tub. Only no sooner...
I reckon you're a man who...
If I'd been sober. I went all the way there and back in my undergarments.
It's...
Well, actually, he probably...
How's that?
Well, I got...
Drown a nobleman over a...
Well, Sir Hans was naked and drunk, so he didn't look very noble. It could have all got out of hand, but it ended with only a few...
All that trouble for a nice story, but let...
어쩌 이야기 다 했네요. 스칼리츠 이야기는 못했어. 안 했어. 스칼리츠 이야기는 분위기 짜식일 것 같아서. 게임 저장돼. 다 나 버리고 가버렸어. 사람이 나 버리고 가버렸어. 손나 빡가라. 모임. 술 완전 꼬라가지고. 나 버리고 가버렸어. 이 마을 주민들은 어디 있는 거야? 마을 주민들은 무사한가? 저기요, 꺽? 괜찮으세요, 꺽? 저, 꺽? 헬리는 혼자야. 꺽. 저기요, 저 취했는데요. 안 취했는데요. 꺽, 문 열기. 자, 자기 저장하기. 거 8시간 자겠습니다. 나 4시간 자겠습니다. 자, 오늘 이번으로 여기까지 하겠습니다. 다른 이야기라서 그 이야기하는 부분을 넘겼습니다. 빠르게. 다들 여봐. 뒷게임하러 내일도 할 것 같습니다. 뒷게임은 안 하고 밥 먹지. 근데 할지도 모르겠다. 할지도 모르겠네요. 조용히 뒷게임을. 일단 날씨 좋다. 다 보겠습니다. 이거 언제쯤 끝나냐? 뭐 아직 절반도 안 간 것 같은데 뒷게임? 내가 뒷게임 빨리 해서 빨리 끝내버릴까? 모르겠다. 아무튼 가보겠습니다. 안녕. 바이바이. 안녕. 여봐.